Hey Dragons and Warriors, so welcome to your second tutorial of the week, and this is again another very crucial tutorial because I'll be testing you on these ideas on your next lesson, which is on Thursday. So today's tutorial is about, you've read the title, Flow Fit. Lovely for all those that are new to it and don't know what it's about, and yay to all the ones that know what it's about and they love doing Flow Fit all the time. What we're going to do is show you the 7 movements of Flow Fit one by one, then show you how one set looks, and then I'm going to tell you how to train at home. So this is the 7 movements. The first movement is a squat. So we'll do it from the front and then he will show you from the side. Again, students, you can always pause, rewind, and watch the video to see the good form and how to fix your form. And if you've got someone there watching it, like your parent or a sibling, you can say, does my form look like Sir's? And if they're like, yeah, it actually looks very identical, then that's fine. If you can work on perfection, that'd be great. But the idea is I'm just going to show you a rough gist of the form, okay? So that was your squat. Second movement is called the quad press. So he's going to do it from the side now. Now this is quite important. As he does it, I'll do a bit of narration. Now as he squats, he slowly puts his hands forward. Look what his back does. His back levels out straight and his arms and knees are ready to press. So he's actually getting like a workout there. It's not like a little spring. And you would have noticed his back, his legs and his hands sprung. It wasn't just his hands nor his legs, okay? Movement number 3 is called the leg sweep, my favorite one. You squat, press, kick through, press, kick through, press, and you do a lovely squat to finish it off. So watch it from the side, okay? We'll just do it from one side, you get the gist when Sir does it, okay? As Sir kicks, he actually has his leg in the air. He doesn't sit on the floor. He stays hovering and he's pressing just like he did in his second movement. Good form, good technique. That was the 3rd technique, which is called leg sweep. The 4th one, mountain climber. This is quite clear. Hands forward, legs go back once at a time. You finish back in a nice squat and you come back up. Perfect. So I'll show you this motion again. Excellent. Now the next motion, I think it's the 5th motion now, is called tripod, or something we call around the world. So follow this. As he squats, one hand goes back, then the other, and then he circles forward. So one hand goes back, the other, and he circles up into a squat and stands up. Perfect. Now we go on to the 6th motion, which we all do in our warm-ups, which is a sprawl. As you notice when Sir does his sprawl, he does it in a good squat first, and he doesn't rest his legs on the floor. He's stretching, and then he springs into a squat. Now Sir will do it on the side. Perfect, thank you. And now the final motion, which I have to ask you to do carefully. Now, I want you to do this on soft flooring like carpet, or if you have a rug. And if you don't have enough space, because there's several of you, then do it one at a time and then you can watch each other do it. The next one's called a rock up squat. Now Sarah's going to show you how to do it properly, and I'm then going to ask him to do like a baby version. I call it the baby version because it's a lot easier and anyone can do it, even my tigers, right? So there's no excuse not to do this motion, okay? This is how you do a proper rock up squat on the front and from the back. And then from the side. As he squats, his feet reach over and touch the floor, and he then uses the momentum to get up. Yeah, you love this one, I know you all do. But what if Sir doesn't have the flexibility in his leg, or you know, you guys have tight backs, or you struggle to do this and you can't get up in the same motion? Well, that's the challenge. you can use your hands to help you. And you can do something called a half rock up. You just bring your legs as far as you can, and then use the momentum and your hands to get back up in a squat. So it doesn't affect your whole drill. So that was movement 1 to 7. And what's going to happen here is I'm going to ask Sir just to do one set, 1 to 7, for all of you to see how it looks. How Sir doesn't take a break in between. He's not going to go super fast, but he'll go out at normal speed. And this will be one set. Then I'll ask Sir to just stop, okay? One set of flow fit, and you can do it with Sir if you like, but only once you understand the motions. Don't try to do this set while you're still learning the motions. Okay, Sir, one set, please. Squat, quad press. Leg sweep. Mountain climber. Tripod, or around the world. Sprawl. Rock up squat, movement number 7. Thank you, Sir. So that was your 7 movements. As you do your 7 movements, just like Sir did, Sir's not even breathing because he's super fit, right? But normally, people in their first set will find that hard, or they might get a little bit out of breath. Don't worry, work on it. Now, how you drill this exercise is by doing 7 movements counts as 1 set. Your aim is to do 7 to 14 sets. You heard me correctly, 7 to 14. 7 is beginner level. I want everyone to be able to do 7 rounds, and you've got time to practice this now, okay? And with this video, how awesome is it? You can rewind, play the video, and get your technique right, and then when you think it looks right, ask a sibling or parent to watch the video and then watch you to see if you're doing it correctly. Because on your online lesson, I'm going to watch everyone do it and see if everyone's been watching the tutorial. Now, 7 rounds doesn't sound like a lot, but there's some rules. Any set shouldn't take longer than 1 minute to do. So if you did 7 movements and it took you about a minute, too slow, and it's not going to do anything for you. I want you to work to try and get the set done in about 40 to 45 seconds is a good time. Any less, you must be doing it super fast. Make sure your technique is very good. Any slower is still okay. But the moment you get about the minute mark doing 1 set, that's too long. And that means you're literally coasting through this. The first time you train it, just work your technique. Just get the technique right. When you are happy with your technique, then work on getting it done in the time limit. Every round, 45 seconds, just put a timer on, start your set, have it written in front of you if you forget which order to do it in, and then once you've done 7 rounds, stop your timer and see how long your time is, because that's going to be my challenge. Challenge for Thursday's online lesson is to do 7 rounds of flow fit, only 7, and tell me your times. And I'll be very impressed to see who's got the best time, okay? With good form though. I don't want to see, oh, I've done it in 2 minutes and it looks absolutely terrible, because Sir will hate it and I'll hate it too, okay? So, fantastic everyone. Put your hand to your side. Thanks for watching this tutorial and this flow fit exercise, and hopefully we can take it further the next time we train. So, 1, 2, 3. Well done, Dragon and Warriors. Hope you're all keeping well.